Hello, hello. Hi, Jinri. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Well, where I'm currently located, it's good afternoon. And sorry, I don't know, I think every once in a while, I always find something to tweak on my OBS. But this time, I think and I hope this one's working. So I've configured, since currently I'm still doing multi-stream, I wanted to make sure that I can see all the chat without having to open a lot of windows on my screen. So for today, I know I promised last week that I'm gonna be showcasing the new game that I just found, but it looks like that it's gonna wait. Not sure if by next week or this weekend. It really depends. But Genshin has this new event and a lot of new content and stories as well. So I want to highlight on that one first and continue doing it, mainly to get all the primo gems because I'm trying to get the mama bird on this main account. And today we're going to use the pyro account or the main one that I have since it has more exploration team, I'd say. So we'll start with the event. It's Lantern, right? Yay. Let me just change to my exploration team. Uh, just put in Gaming there because he seems fun to play with. I'm still not just decided where I'll be building him. Either here on the Pyro account where it should be, but it depends on which account will have, I guess, more constellation for gaming. We'll see that at the end of this banner because yes, even though I got Nahida here and um no, I haven't won the wishing on the second account. I'm still gonna continue pulling again trying to get Mama Bird. So for this one, yeah, we'll keep coming. Okay, for the exploration.
Coaching and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Hmm.
Well, yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Yeah,
So that's why
obvious.
Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue
You
Harbor is always
Kichi.
changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also
But the
gave
kite's
quite
so
a bit of thought to
cute.
the price. We didn't want it to be too much more
But
expensive
just
than a
imagine
traditional
how
kite.
heavy they are.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh,
Miss
I
Kitchen.
suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional
I
craftsmanship.
I don't
My
remember much.
grandfather
It's
told
been
me
a
that
while.
back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissor-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win? It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Then I'll look forward to
I
seeing
love
your
it when Paimon
performance.
speaks like that. Very cunning.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy. Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right,
To
and then
foil
I'll go
it.
left.
I like this animation of Paimon. Very, very alive. And she seems to be very limber recently.
Oh, it is with
Nice.
such an air of urgency that you appear
It's
before
very
us.
rare for a
Your
Genshin
involvement
NPC to have
suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
colors on
Perhaps
their
you could
hair,
enlighten us as to
aside
your
from the
intentions.
standard
Whoa
brown or black
there! Where'd
colors.
Smarty Daddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Look at Violet, so sassy.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Oh, Moon Carver. Oh, fun fact, in case you don't know yet, but the VA, the ENVA for Moon Carver is the same ENVA for Ether. Our main character, Lumine's twin brother. Yeah. Um, I don't have the sample of his voice, but in case you've heard this voice, it's definitely far from how Moon Carver sounds. Oh, a reference. I'm pretty sure most likely you've heard his voice, Zach's voice. That's the name of Ether's VA, by the way. He also voices the main character Tanjiro in Demon Slayer. So definitely far from Moon Carver. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't even notice. It's a surprise, I know.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue,
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Paimon. Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millelith and have you arrested for impersonating a death guy.
Preposterous. Utterly
Sassy.
preposterous.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Uh, did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for being as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
Hmm.
It is
By the
an
way,
inevitable eventuality.
the image that I put up above me, I don't own this art. I actually haven't seen um, who the original creator of this meme or this edited image, but it's been going around the community because this is like what they've been expecting. Yes, yes, I say they, not including me. This is what they were expecting, how they would look like, the two of them, and this is what we got, the NPC version, which is what they say could be a reason that, they won't be playable in the future, which I don't know. In my opinion, this might just be their basic form. Of course, this won't be their final form because definitely this is just some edited image, someone's fan art actually. But it would really be cool if Mountain Shaper, what's their name again? Mountain Shaper and no, the other one. No. But anyways, if both of these characters would be playable, because I think they're the last two alive Adeptus, right? That's not playable. Cloud Retainer, I don't have her photo right now, but she's a burb. That's why some refers her mother burb, for those who don't know. But yeah, I mean, they don't look bad, but they obviously look very generic. A couple of it's like copy and paste, and then they just added this splash of little colors on their clothes and a little color on their hair as well, just to differentiate them with the regular NPC that you could find, especially around Leeway.
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in
And
advance.
Shaper.
Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
Still can't believe that Moon Carver's voices Tanjiro.
Trouble, and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
A different version of Sinyuan. Sinyuan. Are they running out of names? Oh, we still haven't found the
Welcome.
Satoru
Are the two of you
NPC,
looking to
right?
buy a kite?
Can you
Would you like
show
to
me
take a look
later
at
where
the
the
design?
Satoru NPC is? Possibly is. Let's look for him.
Swallow, and a butterfly, and oh!
Ah, this jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Elong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, there we. Of course, we're gonna select this one. Just
Oh,
kidding.
wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Discount? Can you give it for free? Very Asian.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow?
Oh,
Look
it's
at you, scout
Hazel!
like that for much
Leeway
longer. So
version.
stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
Right? It
No
looks
way,
like
Mama. You're
Hazel.
the one
Hazel's
paying
brother
up the tab.
from
I'm not
another
trying to make a
mother.
sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect. Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yulong Wharf.
Oh, must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see, I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two.
Yeah.
You're quite well
It's
known
our
around these
fourth
parts.
lantern, right?
And
Technically,
please
Hyman.
excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yulong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
I think by now, the longer we spend time with Paimon, I'm really relating a lot to her. With her, aside from her sassy behavior, trust me, most of the time I act like that, especially when I'm around close friends. But when it comes to food, I can't deny that I'm definitely so much Paimon. So remember, in case you meet me, see me outside, you know, if you want me to hang around or stick around, especially if I'm in a hurry, just let me know that, we're just gonna buy food. Expect me to hang around until we're done.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are.
Aw,
Do you need to pack anything
that's
up
what
before
I
we hit the road?
said.
I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Oops. Oh no, sorry. Wow, that's a long way to go. Oh no, that was the way. That's the right way. All right, there's no voice now because it's kind of like a part of the world quest now, not the main event. I mean, part of the main event, but you know, still categorized under world quest. She started to stutter. Guoba. Yao Yao. Oh, I missed Yao Yao. I'm definitely gonna pick her for the free character. I mean, Gaming seems promising, but I want a C6 Yao Yao. I have her on C6 on Skater Boy's account, the anima one. I forgot how many I have. What's her cons on this account? Probably I'll get Gumming on on the cryo account. That's the second one. Since I'm not using Yao Yao there, I already have. I'm already maining a lot of Dendro characters. I'm not even sure if I should still pull for Nahida there. Oh, hi Katonyo. How have you been? Uh so well probably I could ask for your help or opinion. Should I still pull for Nahida on my second account, the cryo one? I do have Baiju. Definitely heavily used Baiju there. I'm still building Cave. Um, quite bored with them, honestly. But again, I as much as possible, I want to use different characters on all accounts. That's the main goal, as always. Um, I also use Kirara heavily. For some reason, I started to enjoy using her playstyle as well. So that alone, I'd say that's already a lot of Dendro character already for me. That's why I'm not using Yao Yao as much as I love her. But I'm still not sure if I should get Nahida or if I should start pulling for Cloud Retainer on that account. However, um, like I've said on my previous streams, I think if it's Arcade, it's a must pull. Again, I don't know. And Nahida is the only one missing so far on that account. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not so sure if I'd get Cian Yun on this account, the main one, since I already got Nahida just with a few pulls. So I already have her on C1 here, which is I'm very glad. Uh um mm, 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 I don't know. I if I'm gonna agree with your statement that not every Arcan is a must pull, I think my only regret, I'd say, not even just a very slight regret, not heavily regret because I still use him, especially when farming or mining for ores. It's definitely Zhongli because I rarely like use him. Um, I actually wanted to use the second account here originally. Where is that? I don't know if I've displayed the characters that I usually use. But yeah, these are the characters that I heavily use. Definitely this four. But honestly, I'll just replace. Zhongli with Baiju, so that I can still use Hyper Bloom with Farina. Oh, so you think A is not? Really? Really? Wait, hold up. Um, just a quick segue. I was trying this new um chat, and for some reason I don't think it's showing up, right? It's not showing up on the screen. I can see your chat, but it's not showing on the actual stream, I guess. So let me just turn on the original there. I haven't tried Raiden National, but definitely I'm enjoying her so much on both accounts. So much so that I don't know. Again, when I was still trying to pull for Bennett, trying hard. Unfortunately, I still haven't have it on C6. I have him C5 on both accounts. So I was still trying even after getting Raiden Shogun on the other account. I still tried to pull for Bennett, and guess what Hoya did? It gave me another Raiden Shogun. That's on the other account though. This main account I only have C1 Raiden, but C2 Naida. Let's see how what's the constellation. Oh, I'm far from C6 Yao Yao. Well, all the more reason for me to pick her instead of Gaming for the free character. But yeah, Raiden, I'm definitely enjoying her. I think I'm gonna have her as one of my Triple Crown characters. Here, obviously, I have Diluc. I forgot if I already Triple Crowned someone on the other account. I'm not so sure if I did Venti. No, Venti, I'm not so sure. It's not really. Yeah, I don't think Venti's gonna be worth it, even though I mentioned previous stream that I'm using him as DPS, but I rarely use his first skill anyway, so I might not triple crown him. Not sure about Zhongli too. Wait, I sort of missed earlier what you said. Zhongli is a must if you have skill issue. Wait, I mainly use him, to be fair, when I'm farming for ores or the stones. I'm I'm finding it it still takes times even if you use a claymore character, but with him it's definitely easier. But again, the most of the characters that I have on the second account are I'm um most of them, especially the ones that are built well, I would say are support characters, like definitely Baiju, but Venti fine. For others, for the majority, they consider Venti as support. I can see why instead of a DPS. Who else? I temporarily parked or benched Eula. I stopped for the meantime, but I'm definitely gonna go back to my cryo characters because that's another goal of the other character, like cryo, so I can start using it or pairing Kaya there with Diluc here. And Kirara, definitely almost well built. Uh, I have, I also heavily use Cookie there. So mostly support. Barbara even I started building Barbara more over Xingqiu. I know Xingqiu is definitely better, and I agree with that. It's just that again, as much as possible, I want to try using different characters. Although I have Xingqiu built, um, there just in case I would need to. So I'd have like alternatives or other options when doing Spiral Abyss. So I'm still trying to pick and build the perfect DPS. Nahida, I know, can be a DPS, right? Um, I have what's his name? Ayato. Definitely a DPS. But for some reason, I don't know. I still like him, especially his play style. But I guess what others commented about him, like you get easily bored. I think that's one of his problems. But I'm not giving up on him. I'm definitely gonna build him, but I just haven't used him heavily on the recent Spiral Abyss. Now we had, yeah, I did Spiral Abyss there, and I need to redo some of it. But oh, you have her on C2. Hey, there's a rumor again, that just a rumor that she might be included on the next banner, not phase 2, but on the 4.5 banner. I mean, that's cool, but we all know that physical characters are not really like they're not really heavily on demand right now. But we'll see. Yeah, I do hope. I really hope that they do something with not only with Eula. I mean, they did something, right? They released Mika, her dedicated support. I mean, you can still use Mika for other characters as well, but I think Eula is the one that will most benefit. I think that it also includes Kaya. I'm trying to build them. The only reason, I, my personal reason, to be honest, why I benched Kaya, I already have C1 Kaya, and I say that proudly because we all know how rare we get. I'm not sure if that's even the right term, but we really don't get Kaya like on the banner, right? Chances of getting him on the standard banner is very rare as well. I know we can purchase him on the shop, but I'll be honest, I myself, I think I only bought a character once on shop, and I think that was Bennett as well. Bennett or Sincho, I forgot who. But most of the glitters that I get, I always buy the intertwine fate for wishes, of course. Why bother getting a character if I can get the character when pulling from a banner, right? But yeah, Kaya, I think, is one of the rare, aside from Amber. Amber being the rarest, I think. Lisa, I have her on C1 on the second account. That's why I started using her as well. But yeah, again, going back to why I benched Kaya, I have the 5-star sword. I keep on forgetting that sword, but you know the Mondstadt sword, the blue one, the Skyward something. I have it. I have it there. Just recently got it actually, and I plan to use that on him. I think I forgot if it would benefit him or if I should stick with the Aquila sword. I'm quite lucky with weapons, by the way, on the other account. Compared to this one, I'm very, very bad at weapons. That's why I decided to push wish for Sinuan on this account instead of doing the weapon banner in the attempts of getting Nahida's weapon. The last time I did, the first and last time that I attempted to get Nahida's weapon, I got two of Nilu's sword. The good thing is that I have someone that's using it
Soldiers must
right
rid
now.
themselves of
But
material desires.
if I get
Only by removing
Sinuan's weapon and I
suffering
don't
can
have her
life
on this account, then it's gonna be pretty pointless, to be honest. But we'll see if I get Sinuan and we still have time. I'm definitely gonna try attempt on Naida's weapon. um, yeah. You know what? I think I heard that on my end when I was testing it last time. And I think it has something to do with the settings of this device that I'm using, and it's been with me for years now. I'm actually updating it. I'm switching to an actual gaming headset. I've already found one and it's in transit actually. This one, I initially bought this mic because I was supposed to be doing something else that required this particular mic. And I overall, it's just not benefiting me at all, aside from me having a lot of technical issues with it recently. Whenever I play, especially when I try playing Mobile Legends on my laptop, yes, they're available on the laptop, by the way, all through not BlueStacks, with the use of Play Store, the beta version. I'm having a hard time playing, so switching to a gaming headset, I think, would be the best way to go to end the problem on the microphone. So thanks for the feedback. Kindly bear with me, and once I have it, I'll definitely switch to it right away. I hear you. I hear you. I watched my stream review it, and I thought it was my earphone that has a problem too. You really haven't been playing Genshin anymore, so you stuck with Star Rail, I assume. I mean, I play Star Rail, but for some reason, I don't know. I feel like I still pull for characters that I think I like. I actually just got after Argentine. I tried getting Kafka. I think I skipped Jing Yuan. Was that her name? I wish I didn't skip her, but chances of getting her was very little since I got Argentine twice. I skipped Jing Yuan, I think. I tried getting Kafka. And then now I actually just got Don Heng's, what's his skin name? Imbibitor. The dragon version of Don Hang. So how does this go again? Oh, is this the one that's like a bump car? Yeah, yeah, bumper. Bump car. Oh, okay. I saw a meme that says this particular game would test if you really care for your wife or husband. Now I understand why. Oh, okay. So this is their way of making us fight now. Yeah, I someone did give me a feedback. I did ask a good friend of mine about a recommendation on the gaming headset, the specific gaming headset that I was looking at, and he definitely they did ask me if oops, okay, let's stick with Mona for now. What the issue was, and I think they did listen to my stream, the audio, and they confirmed what the problem was. So, I can't use Mona's skill. Well, oh, okay, okay. Hey, Skater Boy, should I avoid the golden circle? Oh no! Why? Oh, if I'm not inside it. Oh, I see. This one? Oh, who kicked us out? Ah, now I get why you were so frustrated with this game the other day. Okay, okay, I get ya. Are they bumping me? What the heck? Oh my goodness, wait, I stayed way too long outside. What the heck? No, I'm so bad at this one. I don't like this. I'd rather battle, do the battle ones than this one. I don't like this. How are they not losing points if they are outside too? How is that possible? Can you let me know? They were, but look at how did the difference of their points compared to mine. Oh, the countdown. Oh, I okay. I didn't notice that. I did so bad in that one. I'm not even sure if I want to repeat that. I think I just want to get the primo gems. Oh, going back. Um so that's your stand. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I know you mentioned that you're not playing the game anymore, but I'm not sure if you've been following the drama. I don't want to talk about it as much as possible. It's just that my stand is that I don't know. I feel you like um I I think that's one of the reason as to why I can't let go of Star Rail as well is because even if I don't spend, I think I already spend just spent one time the equivalent of Welkins just to ensure that I would get Argentine, but I still find myself logging in from time to time mainly because like you said the way that they give out things like for the wishing you can never run out and I think one of my most favorite aside from the wishing part is they give out a lot of um does it even matter who I pick here? Not really, right? Because you can't use their skill, but I do like what's their like resin trailblazer power, right? I like how you can the different options of getting those. Where's the countdown? Where's the countdown that you're talking about? Oh, so that's how it is, huh? Which countdown? Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm getting it. The heck? No, I still didn't notice the countdown. I'm blind. Stay away from me. Ah, the heck? Okay. Okay, wait. Hold up. This is actually fun. How ruthless can you be? Wait, this is fun. Where's the countdown? Can you show me the countdown? That one. Okay. Wait, wait. Okay, wait. I'm having fun now. Kicking them out. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Wait, hold up. I'm sorry, Amber. No, that's Ru. What's her name? Amber, right? I'm sorry. I kept confusing. I for some reason from time to time I call Ember as Ruby. I don't know why. So since, by the way, Katonia, since you're not really playing Genshin, so not even for the event at all, you don't log in, they're giving something away now. It's not that much, but it's something. Is that it? I think I want to redo the first one. Is there like a hype where can I see the points? Like the goal or there? Random play. Random play, does it have score? No. Um, okay, not yet. Mm, okay. What's the highest point for this one? 1,000. Okay, I think I got it. No? Ah, okay. Well, probably I can reach this once the others are open. Let's try it again. I did enjoy that. Huh, that's weird. Yesterday I tested let's change this. Let's change it to Cave. Oh, all husbandos, huh? The heck?
An oversight on my part.
No.
Ah! Ah!
Ugh.
Ah! Hey! Cut it out! Ah! I've been through worse.
This is really gonna test everyone. I And my patience is being tested too. No! No, I'm still at a very low score. Mm, okay, okay. I'm gonna keep on doing this offline. I'm I'm having so much fun in this one. I hope we can do this like with your actual friends, right? Like the one that you have on your Genshin friend list. I think that would be that would be a test of friendship. How far are you willing to go to win against your friends? Let's try the other ones. Eh? Why is it back to him? Hmm. Okay.
By the way, I've heard her mention Gaming before. Apparently, he's a nice, outgoing fellow and all around good
He
guy.
is. Oh, wait. What? I thought you're one of the. No. No, siree. There's the one that we're looking for. What? Really? It's cute. Can you use an attack here, Skater Boy? It's kind of similar to the one in Fontaine. Remember the event there? I guess that received a lot of positive feedback. I honestly enjoyed that as well. 5 moves. Huh? Eh? What am I doing wrong? Okay. 1, 2. Nope. Okay, my mistake. Oh no, how do I restart this? No recorded. Wait, what do you mean? How do I restart this? What's the name of Yao Yao's bunny again? Ugwe. Have no fear. Yao Yao is here. Are they the only characters that have? Oh no, Amber. But Amber's pet, not really a pet, just a toy, right? Oh. But only Shangling and Yao Yao has um this talking tiny creatures, right? Farina has the salon, but they don't really saloon. It's saloon, but they don't really talk, right? Madame Crabelletta. What's the name of the other two? I only remember Madame Crabelletta. Their names are a mouthful. Uguay or Uguay? Uguay, right? Go, Uguay. Yay! This feels like a very childish game, but it's fun. I like this better, less stress than the other one, the bump car. That's too competitive. But I guess that's better than the last event. With the hoops, the balls where you're gonna shoot. Remember that? I didn't even bother playing that. I asked you to play that for me, right? And the last event. Oh, you prefer that one than the bump car. So with this one, we're gonna start with definitely Uguay. Uh, Me too, Guava. That's what I'm gonna do too, Guava. Okay. Next would be Uguay. Uguay, you're up. You're up, Uguay. Wait. Wait a minute. Is it supposed to be him? Go back, go back. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Wait, no. Oh no. I think I just set up a trap for me. Okay. Gotcha. I got gotcha. There you go. The very prestigious ham. Well, that went a lot better than the first one. Now, what's the last game? So this is the paper something bumper, and then this one. Oh, not yet. Oh, we have to complete. I think it's already available, right? Should. What? Oh, I thought I did. Chenyuville. Is this Chenyuville already? Heh, still have a lot of exploration to do. Probably tomorrow.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Wait,
Coming! Oh
get
no!
behind me. I'll handle this.
Look at that, so cute.
Hey,
Wait, how do you
yeah.
activate the
Now you.
His the one with his neon is just for his idle animation, right? So it's
Busted.
not part of his
Gotcha.
skills.
Quietly now.
Delve into destiny.
How dare you? Let's call the salon. Look at that! It's so cute.
Sorry, pal.
Still really reminds me of Baksha from Mobile Legends.
Stop it now.
Again, this is just
Still
Hazo
breathing. Alley-oop.
favorite line, still breathing.
Let the world come alive!
Yoo-hoo! Fate is upon you.
I actually built Mona that well.
Gotcha. Busted.
I just set her to 90. 5 stars, at least on my end, are usually
Congratulations. Many happy return.
set to level 90. I build them to level 90 if I can.
Seems like we really can't go
That's why my
anywhere without
resources
letting
are
the
always
headquarters
spread out
family.
thinly.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
Shoot, Densei. Is it the wushu finger hold from Kung Fu Panda? It's wushu, right? Wushu finger hold,
Really? Wushu dancing is
but not
famous
the
in Shenmue
dancing.
Jail. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on
Oh.
the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full time.
Huh? You have two
Oh.
jobs?
Wait,
Who
sorry.
ordered you to do all that?
See, I just checked my Facebook comment. It's supposed to be showing on my screen because I did um I did add a plugin. It was working yesterday, and for some reason it's not working now. That's why I'm not seeing any of the comments from Facebook, but it should show me comments from Facebook and YouTube as well. I just read that my audio is really low. I'm really apologize. I have this on maximum already. I just don't know if there's anything that I have to do customization. I don't know anything about that. It's set to high. Yeah. It oh, okay. I think I know. My bad. Okay, I think I don't know if this fixed it, but I think when I was playing with the Steel series, they got this app. Yes, I'm gonna get the Steel series gaming headset, but I did find that I found that they have an app, and I was like trying to play around with it, and I think I accidentally put this on. I've accidentally played the mic, and I think I've set this to the right. That's why probably you're hearing it on just one side. But I'm hoping that this corrected it. Let me get the timestamp. Okay, the 24 minute, 1 hour 24 minutes, so that I can also check it. But nonetheless, I'm still gonna replace the microphone, mainly for mobility purposes. I I'm still finding it hard to deal with the microphone that I have right now. So I'm gonna switch. But again, thank you so much for the never-ending feedback. I played around with the settings and I think I did not set it back to the default one. So, my apologies for that one. I really thought that the problem was my earphone too. Uh, when I listened to the stream afterwards. But yeah, but I do hope that this is better. I hope. I know that with the game sound, there's no problem. I even adjusted it. I hope the game sound is not too loud. By the way, um, I I did set it up on a higher volume now, but on the app, again, I don't want to blast your ears out. But I hope the microphone, my audio is fine now, or at least better. I think found the problem. I hope I fixed that.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh, uh,
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Take it easy.
finally we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so
But you're
empty.
just floating.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Where is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out?
Wow, the audacity of Paimon.
Finally
She
satisfied
just
and now
floats
her
around, right?
stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
We still have food
Never
later.
get too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Where's
And
the
take
cake?
some
I want to see the
Kimon
cake.
soup. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
I want to see the cake.
That hit the spot. Paimon
What?
thought she was
You
supposed
finished
to
it
eat
already,
every
Paimon?
detail.
Oh no, there's
That
the
close to the call, huh?
turtles. That you need to farm.
I've been eating
The
winter
J.
melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. oh, oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chatter.
Well,
Aw,
that's
so
because
Paimon
you're
is my
one.
Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
No, not really. The new map definitely is better, and I like it definitely better than the older Leeway. Maybe because it has more green. I don't know.
Woohoo! We did
Probably that.
it!
Don't forget your things and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
We're no
Thanks for
strangers
the
for
ride, old
when
wussy.
it comes to
Take
swimming.
care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. You'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Run out of stamina. I'll be using Farina because I might get too fond of walking in water or swimming that I might forget that I'm no longer in Fontaine. Wait, where is that? Way up there. Let's go back to using Mona. Wait, what? Okay. Good. It's supposed to be an elevator here. We'll have to wait. Yeah, unlike in Fontaine, there's like a button or you can call the lift. Here in Leeway, you really have to wait for it.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over embellishing that fate.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry. I was trying to check on something. I apparently I missed this now. Sorry. And we're back where we started. That seemed to be very quick though. Adept tea. My kind of tea. Adept tea. I feel like Sino is here. The remnants of Sino. Would you like some Chenyu Adept tea?
Hey! Slow down. I'm
The
begging you.
devs, I'm pretty sure the devs had a blast with that.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of?
Hold on. Hold on. I have the same sentiments.
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
So we should be covering him, right? Okay, we should be fine now. Oh, no, no, no. There's
Let's
that one
wait here for a
specific.
second.
The
Maybe we can.
aunt! Why do I feel like I'm slowly watching myself here as well, trying to avoid relatives?
She's coming.
Yes,
Let's
coming?
go.
Let's go.
Stick close, traveler.
Yes, I know. I'm just watching for your aunt. Really? You don't want to walk when I'm ahead.
Turn left. Run!
Now you run? Really, coming?
Stick close, traveler. To the right and. We're here.
Okay, if you say so.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes, thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Oh, not long at
Not
all.
long.
We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
Uncle Yongzan says
It's
there's
real.
personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
The father issue is real for pyro characters.
It's kite-making materials, though.
Oh
They'd be fragile.
no!
I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
I like him so
Just
much.
think of this as a thank you for
You
all
can
your
never go hungry with
Besides, the
Gaming.
thing between
He
me and
always
my family,
offers food.
It's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? Ha! She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking. But if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
Is that the Chenyu
Maybe the
adepti?
types of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Ziggy. Is that Ziggy? Ziggy. Ziggy. Guard for hire. Wow. Can I hire you, Mr. Guard? Look at this. Oh, oh no, don't tell me they're gonna be riddled with remarkable chests too. I I dislike the fact that they've put up a lot of the teapot item on remarkable chests. I mean, I don't think the teapot has been doing so well for the past what years. I think some of us are using it mainly, at least my personal opinion, for primo gems farming. That's about it. But ever since I think since Inazuma, some of the items you either get from world quests and then majority from just exploring. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be able to purchase it from someone, just like what they did on Leeway. I forgot the NPC's name, but there are two NPCs, one from Leeway and one from Mondstadt, where you can buy specific teapot items. I would rather have had them do that. I don't know. I don't know because again, for one, I haven't even finished exploring Inazuma on this one. I stopped, especially since I became heavily active on my second account as well. I don't do world quest there, not unless, unfortunately, if it's auto triggered. I do hope we have the option to like recheck the world quests, just like what they did with the story quests, like this one, where no, not this one. Where's the story quest? Like this one. Well, I've already unlocked them, but definitely before the update, once you unlock a specific story quest here, you have no choice, but it would be under here. To some, it may not be a big deal, but for me, honestly, it is because I don't want to be seeing a lot of quests here. Honestly, this one, I want to finish them. I haven't had the time yet. Again, I want to 100% do 100% exploration for Inazuma. For those who doesn't know, I've just been playing Genshin for a year, so don't be surprised if I haven't finished Inazuma yet. For older players, well, not older players, I'm so sorry. The term that we should be using are first generation, second generation, third generation. And I think that, yeah, I'm included on the third generation, technically the third year, where we joined the I wouldn't even call it the, yeah, almost the first quarter of the third year, because Genshin started September of what, 2020, and I joined just December of 2022. So technically that's the third year, almost the third year, within the third year already. So I would say that I still did a pretty decent job when it comes to exploration. Mondstadt and Leeway, definitely 100%. especially Mondstadt. Easy peasy. I wish they would be. Definitely, will have more of Mondstadt here. Can't wait. I hope they don't make it the last part. They might, because we don't have Venti's Act 2 yet. But yeah, going back to my point on the quest, on the second account, I don't do world quest. Just try to clean up the world quests that were activated, of two reasons: to have the quest, cleared up, and then the other reason would be, of course, Primo Gems. Unfortunately, the Aranara, I forgot that it's automatically triggered. I didn't want to start that at all. Nuh-uh. Unfortunately.
What are you
Oh,
doing here?
there's Burb Lady.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some
Paimon!
ugly
I like the
box or
sassiness,
something?
but this one toned down a little.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah, Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself.
Ooh, ooh, I
Do you
have that
expect one to
lipstick.
willfully
That
compete
lipstick
against the
shade.
whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Xianyan.
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
She
Once
called
upon a
them old
time,
fossils.
the earth to return to this slate.
As if she isn't one.
If one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A bright thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
Clingy much, Paimon?
Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoyang Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4
Marketing
boxes.
strategy.
This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
Thanks for the
Then
feedback.
4
I
shall
was just
suffice.
worried that it will be too
I
loud.
see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky
I feel
friend
you.
or
I
family
feel you,
member.
Lumine.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
No, no, see,
If
you
one
no fall
factors
for
in
it.
the conqueror of demons and one's disciples. Hmm.
10. A nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
Such is a marketing
That is
strategy.
agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle.
Oh,
Perhaps some of
no.
my wares might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can
There
buy
goes
here.
the sharks.
Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Oh, is this the toilet?
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here
Did
you go.
sense us?
The instruction
Just
manual
now?
is...
I can do without, thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this,
Why is you being
child's plaything, no
conscious?
less,
Self-conscious.
only invite skim. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Is that her
Naturally,
bag?
one may not delight in social interactions, but that does not
I want
mean
that
one
bag
lacks in
too.
faculties.
Yeah, she is.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then? One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected
She
the
seems
next.
softer and
One had no
kinder
choice
now
but to acquiesce to
compared
these
to when she
requests,
was a bird,
and thus,
right?
one will be
In her
organizing a
original
kite-making
form.
workshop to provide
Oh,
personal
speaking of bird,
instruction in
isn't
this art
Shao a
form.
bird too?
Oh,
We
who
haven't
will be
seen his
participating then?
Adeptus, his
Shuyu,
bird
Shenhe,
version,
Ganyu,
right?
and Yayo.
He's a bird.
Wow, that's quite a few
He's a
people.
bird too.
Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own
What's
kite
funny
to participate in
is...
the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical
Crane.
lifting device,
Crane
do you
is
not?
closer to Xianyun now.
Tis nothing but a
Especially
crude
with her
piece of mortal
ult, right?
machinery.
Too
The
bad I can't show
mechanism
it
that
now.
one
I
has
don't have her.
developed Was the
Could you
fruit
log
of
in
millennia of meticulous study.
and do cope with
Let us
me?
not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Her personality, for those who doesn't know or who haven't encountered her original version, the Cloud Retainer. Let's see if we can get a picture of her. She's definitely soft softer now, which is good, and I think they did that intentionally. They try to avoid, I guess, Hoyoverse is trying to avoid having rough characters again, and I say again because, well, at least again, this is my personal opinion. Um, I find Yaimika's personality very, very well. Not it's a little rough for my taste. And I understand that some are trying to defend her because they say, she's a fox, so she's supposed to be like that. No, not really. A fox is supposed to be sly, but not that mean. I guess I have my expectation more of like Nick from what's that movie, Zootopia. So we have Nick there, and he's a fox. Yeah, he did bad things. More of him being, sly and devious, but he's not. I don't think he's, or maybe it wasn't really shown that much, but he's not as mean as Yaimiko. Yaimiko, I find her very mean. At least, again, to my liking. And to be honest, I've seen a couple of players say that they don't like her for the same reason, and I can't blame them. Let's also remember, initially Farina, she was sort of portrayed um, like a brat. She still is, but she's more understandable, and a lot have been more accepting of her now, right after doing her quest, her story quest, because there's definitely a reason. I don't know. Is there a hangout, a story quest for Yaimiko? There is, right? But it was more about the books, right? And she kind of exploited the wonder us, right? She made us work for her. Did she even pay us? But she only bought us dinner, I think, right? Well, if Paimon ordered a lot of food, rest assured that that's worth it in a way, I guess. I don't know. Um again, I guess there's been at least a development when it comes to when they showcase a character, and Cloud Retainer, let me tell you, she was really rough. I really dislike her originally. I can't. That's why I was initially okay with Paimon talking to her like that, giving her a taste of her own medicine. But now, now that we've seen this version of Cloud Retainer or Yun, it's definitely better. Hold up. Trying to grab trying to grab Cloud Retainer. I like I keep on forgetting Moon Carver. I like his design. He has a very similar design in what's this? Um in Star Rail, right? One of the boss that we had to fight. I forgot Mountain Shaper. He looks like Mountain Shaper looks more like no, he looks more like no, keep guessing. He looks more like wait. Let me just save this one first. So this is Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer. So that's her original form, a burb. Um, Mountain Shaper is also a bird, right? He would have, I just by the name, I wouldn't have figured out that he was a bird, but I like his color. Now that I'm looking at it again, I kind of like his colors. This is Moon Carver. Mountain Shaper, sorry. Mountain Shaper. Look at that. I like that. I like that design. And then, of course, we have Moon Carver. Wait, what? Hold on. My the app for screenshotting this, taking a screenshot. Sometimes there are days wherein if I get technical issues, the rest will just follow. That's so weird. And here we go. Moon Carver, Moon Carver. See? So cute. I hope we get to see their Adeptus form. This is their Adeptus form, right? Again, once again. I like it. Okay.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it
Paimon.
the floating toting device.
I want that bag. Wait, Paimon seemed to have forgotten that this is Cloud Retainer's specialty, right? She what's the name of that big ass weapon in Liyue? The one with the bow? The Guizong device something. Yeah, it's called cannon, but it's not really a cannon, right? It's just a bow. So Paimon must have forgotten already how adept this Adeptus is. Yes, you see what I did there? How adept this Adeptus is when it comes to creating devices. She forgot. We entered her not really domain, but her world. Remember in the mountain? Paimon, Paimon, Paimon.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk
Wouldn't
down
you?
the street. She seems so confident. But everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon
There's nothing wrong with that, Paimon.
Never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty
I would
bobs.
I would definitely walk that like that
Not that
too
Paimon was
if I
thinking
had
or
that
anything.
bag.
She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together. All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made. act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
How dare you, Paimon? You make it sound so bad. Okay, wait 2 days later. Well, we technically missed the official first day. It's been like, I think it's the third day since they released this, right? Okay.
Paimon has never had dim sum at Shinue Kiosk before, but
It should be yummy. Oh, yeah. I forgot that we can enter that particular cafe, right? We can also buy food from the NPC outside, right? Maybe I should also do like a video showing where you can do like grocery shopping. Oh, and the whole of Mondstadt. No, 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 not Mondstadt. Sorry, the whole of
ooh,
Tevat.
and that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gaming. Let's go!
Yes, let's eat. Sorry, I'm just also
Oh, you're
testing
here
the
early.
chat.
I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Let's all take a seat!
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you!
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh, remember this meme? There's a meme for this. I can't believe they did that here. That is so perfect for Paimon. And that is so cute, by the way. Konji.
Wow, so much delicious food! Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
Let me try that. Let me try Paimon's voice. Wow. Wait, I can't focus. Usually I can like do her voice, some of her voice lines, but man, hats off to Karina. Her ENVA, it's not her natural voice, but it's pretty close. But she did this. She definitely discussed how it can be a struggle voicing Paimon, especially Paimon says more than the traveler herself. But it's fun to do an impression of Paimon's voice. I just can't with this line because it's so funny. Probably I'll try it again later or some other day. I just can't now. I'm still laughing with what just happened, with what Paimon just did. That's one of the famous meme. I love that they're incorporating some of the famous memes in the game now.
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's
We're
here,
gonna
I
be
just had to
best
order it.
buds, Gummy.
What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
Paimon's gonna
No,
take
I
you
can
up on
do
that.
it.
Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Yes, I love shrimp too. Yay! And some century eggs, please. That goes well with kanji. Now I'm craving for kanji, even though it's
So
currently
full.
hot.
That meal was so satisfying.
The
It even
weather's
gave
warm
Paimon
right
some
now.
extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
What?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
What kind of
Are you
deduction
confusing me with
skills do you have,
Shincho?
Paimon?
Huh? You know Shincho? You sure know a lot of people.
Woo, yay! We're gonna meet our best boy. Leeway best
when
boy.
you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors
I
to
really
find out
feel
for
like
yourself.
I'm looking at Hazo. Hazo. He really
Oh,
looks like
you
Hazo's
truly are a
brother.
man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay,
No,
okay,
I don't know.
enough
He
with the
doesn't do
teasing.
story quests. Does he have a hangout?
Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but
Oh,
you're
yeah.
wrong about my family
I
situation.
haven't done hangout in a while.
Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know?
Four stars.
It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the
they
Feiyun
don't get
Commerce Guild.
story.
My dad... He always wanted me to
except
inherit the
for
family
some of
business.
Mondstadt characters,
To be a
like
merchant
Kaya,
like
he
him.
only got his hangout
But that's just
very
not who I
recent.
am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
It's just very recent. And I appreciate the hangout because it still showed Dilo. Yee!
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Why do I feel
Of
like
course I have.
I can heavily
I
relate
told him I
with
wanted to be a
Gaming?
wushu dancer.
Like,
And I
really?
wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do.
Except that I don't
According
like
to my
to
dad,
dance.
though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually.
Not
but
only me, I think a lot
wushu
of
dancing has
Asians
always
can
been the only
definitely
thing I wanted to do.
relate to this.
One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon.
We
We
do?
told Xian Yun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
Ah, that.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie!
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She
Well, the
came to
way
see
she
me a few days ago
talks.
to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use
Yeah.
it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Shenyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
Gamin seems so sweet. He kind of reminds me of a bit of Fama. Very caring with his friends. Aw. So he's kind of like a combination of Fama and Hazel. For those not familiar with Hazel, here's how he looks like. See? He looks like him, right? Gaming. Aside from the hair color, he's a detective, by the way. A sus detective. Why do I say sus? Go look it up. And then Thama, here. The male wife. Oh my goodness. Definitely not, the, doesn't look like him. Just the personality. I'm liking Gaming. How many cons do I have for Gaming, by the way? No cons yet. But I think on the other account, I think I have him on C1 already. I think. Ah, yeah. I remember this part. This is where Venti and Zhongli met again after years.
Ah, welcome.
After so many years. Okay, just to let you know, if I'm not sending, if you think I'm sending weird messages on chat, um, I'm just testing them out, so I can see that it's working. What I'm trying to do is have it not disappear completely, so it still does, which I think is okay because if I have all the chat included there, it might be in the way. Um, but I still need to know how I can make it stay, just in case there would be a stream one day wherein I just want to chat with you, guys. But I think I've achieved my goal because on my end, on my OBS, earlier it was also disappearing. That's why I'm not seeing it. But now, even if it had
Senua
disappeared
Kiosk,
on the
place to go for
screen that
classic
you're
era
looking at,
dishes.
I can still see it on my end on the dock itself. Okay. So where are we supposed to be going? Okay. Ooh, I hope I have unlocked the waypoint. Oh yeah, okay. It's still in the old leeway. I was just trying to avoid a lot of windows opened while streaming. I still haven't tried streaming using two laptops. That's still something that I'm trying to do. I hoping not to end up using a device to do that, but it's still a bit a challenge to me lately. But I hope I get to do that. Not that my the laptop that I'm using is supposed to be can handle this. It's just that I still don't want to overload it. You know, even if it's meant for gaming, since it's still a especially if you're into you would understand what I'm trying to say. That even if you get yourself a gaming laptop, well, I don't know much about the high-end gaming laptop. I didn't get that one. I only got the mid one, and to be honest, it's performing well for me. It's just that I don't want to overuse it. If this was an actual PC, we might be talking about, it would be a different setup, obviously. The reason why I didn't get a desktop version, which would have been ideal, is that we're still moving from places to places, so we haven't really settled to a single place yet. We're hoping soon. So once we've settled to a single place, then I will definitely go on and have a customized desktop PC for that instead of laptop. Less tech issues, hopefully, by then. Oh, look, it's me, the sleepyhead. Wait, why don't they have any voice? You haven't done this yet. Why can't we hear them? They're supposed to be voiced. Wait, what happened? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, Shanha. Oh, that's why. For some reason. Mm, mm. So let's switch. No, it should be. Okay, yeah. This should be snore. Gun. So mean.
Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
Why the horns? Why? Oh, okay. Oh, so she can keep herself awake because just my guess, because mint is supposed to keep you awake.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
Yao Yao is here.
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
The mint. Wow, that's some
Huh.
that's some
Was it that
powerful mint.
effective?
I want that.
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap. Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work
feel
at Wanmin
seen.
Restaurant with me.
I
We
feel
get
like
off
I'm
at 10
being
on the
called
dot
out
every
again.
night without fail. I could never.
So I'm like a
I'm sorry.
combination
I
of
seem to have missed your name.
Paimon's tummy
You are...
and Ganyu's sleepiness.
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
STA.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me.
I just suddenly
Or, I guess you
realized
don't.
Ganyu's eyes are kind of
My name
similar
is
with
Ganyu.
Eula.
This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xian Yun's
Aw,
kite
they
making workshop,
included Yao
right?
Yao now. So cute.
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well,
And who is her best
Chi-Chi's
friend?
been super
Chi-Chi.
busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise.
Chi can remember her, right?
I also brought bandages and
Can
ointment
remember
with
Yao
me
Yao
today.
is her best
It's
friend.
easy to cut
Chi
yourself
can
when working with
remember her.
bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Always bad timing with a comment Paimon.
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to
You
share with
really
everyone.
can't stop
Come get it while it's still
around
warm.
with everybody,
Oh,
right?
Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated
An
Bird. Paimon
Adeptus,
always knew you were the
an
smartest, coolest, and prettiest
Archon.
Adeptus.
The only
Someone as
the
wonderful
only
as you
character
is
that I
sure to have
think
brought
that
enough
she
for Paimon
spoke
as well.
respectfully is with Diluc. Paimon calls him Master Diluc. Imagine her calling the god of freedom, the animal archon, toneless. What's his name? Tone deaf bard. Does she? Well, she doesn't. She doesn't insult Zhongli, right? But she just calls him Zhongli. Nothing more, nothing less. Definitely a lot of disrespect to Farina. So disrespectful. And now she speaks like that. Well, she has been speaking to Cloud Retainer like that ever since. Anyway.
It appears that we've ended up with quite
With
a few
Raiden,
participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit.
Right?
As for
And she
how to
would be
make the
stuck forever
kite,
in
one
the Queen of
assumes you all
Bithynia.
made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and
One
less
day
on the
here would be
listening.
like what hundreds of years there already. Yeah. You're not the one who's gonna make it anyway, Paimon.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get
like her
started.
manner of
Why don't we go see
speaking.
what the others are up to?
Same as Fischl. But Fischl's manner of speaking is harder because it's longer. It has more words.
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
Honestly,
No,
same
it's not
Paimon.
that. It's just...
I'm not really a huge fan of kite
It would take too
making,
long
at
to explain.
least.
I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly? What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
A swan?
That might be a
What's a
little hard to pull
swanee?
off.
Swan. What's a
But I
swan?
still want to try. They're super cute.
Sorry,
Okay,
that
it's decided
particular
then.
conversation kind of reminded me of that one that particular panel in Attack on Titan. I forgot the animal as well mentioned by Annie. That particular animal. Uh, no, no, no. Okapi. Yeah. Wait. Before we look for an okapi, I think I've heard okapi in one of the cartoons as well, aside from Attack on Titan. And when I say cartoons, like actual cartoons. So a Swanee, what is a Swanee? Swanee is oh, okay. So it looks like the boss in Leeway, the new boss for the where we can farm the materials for um Sinyuan. Wait, let me let's look for other images, not the exact image. This looks cool. So that's what it's called, Suwani. Suwani. Wait, most of the articles that I'm seeing are actually, well, from Genshin. Shouldn't be questioning it at all since it's a bit trending, I guess. I'm gonna show you what a Suwani looks like. I need to find a quicker way of showing this screenshot. I don't want to share my whole browser. You're gonna see a lot. You should be seeing. Probably I should set a separate profile for this one. Um, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. But this is a not that. This is a Swan, apparently. That's one of the new boss in Genshin as well. It definitely looks better in Genshin. And then the Okapi. If you've watched Attack on Titan or at least read the manga, you'll know what I'm referring to. That one particular panel where Annie says, she describes to Mikasa that particular beast that they were looking for at the specific battle scene, and Annie said Okapi, the one that looks like Okapi. And it's understandable to have Mikasa's, I'm pretty sure Mikasa's reaction is basically the same as everybody else's reaction. That especially those who are not familiar with an I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Okapi. Okapi, Okapi, Okapi. Oh, okay. Eh, well, I don't know. Well, it this is from Attack on Titan. Hold on. Yes, but it looks different, obviously, because it's they're looking for the Beast Titan, apparently. Let's get the actual. See, it looks different, right? Far. I don't even understand how Annie was able to tell that it's an okapi, especially given the fact that they're not. Remember, Attack on Titan is set in the timeline wherein I don't know. Um, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't completed. I haven't finished Attack on Titan yet. I guess ever since Hanji died, I never had the heart to go back again. I'm still trying to process her death, and I know it's been a while. It took me a long while as well to get over Sasha's death. Oh, I'm so sorry. Spoiler. Should it? Is it still considered spoiler though at this point? I don't think so. But if you haven't heard of that, or if you don't know yet, I'm so sorry if I spoiled it for you. I'm so sorry. Um, I myself, I don't mind spoilers, honestly, but I do highly respect people's decision when they say they don't want spoilers. So if I do something like that again in the future, please know that I am not doing that intentionally. Most probably it's me under the assumption that it's not supposed to be like a spoiler anymore. So I'm hoping I didn't spoil that for you or anyone in this on that matter. I hope so. I do hope. Again, I really do apologize. So that's the okapi that Annie saw. I don't know. You tell me if it looks like the actual okapi. Okapi. I don't know. This is the original one. I guess it's understandable that there's difference, of course, because the other one is infused with the Titan, right? So, well, good for Annie. Anyways, I just remembered because um, we were looking for a specific the Swani. Yeah. All right. Enough about that. Ugh. So is Gaming gonna pick a butterfly? That would be nice. I want to see who uses um the whopper flower as a kite. I want to see. I hope we can buy some kites here like that too. I want that. The fire whopper flower. Exactly
Shenhe,
that one.
it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, all right. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
Why do I feel like that's a memeable scene?
I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
I've been hang around the Genshin community
refrain
for a
from
while,
taking afternoon
and I
naps
know
outdoors.
some players' opinion about that. But to be
Anyway,
honest,
we should
part of
probably
me
get started on
regrets
our kite.
staying
It
around
won't
the
be long
community,
before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress.
but I still actively chose to
Perhaps we
stick
should just
around
choose the most traditional style.
for laughs, mostly.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Let's not. Hi, Yao Yao. I like Yao Yao. I can do an impression of her voice too.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
So cute.
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
Oh, cute.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make
Yao
it,
Yao
Yao
is
Yao?
so adorable. Although she heavily
I
reminds me of
haven't decided yet.
Chang'e
If I make it blue, it'll be more like my
from
friends.
Mobile Legends.
But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not?
Well,
One
I think
imagines
she
your
is
friend would
inspired
much
not
prefer
by
a kite
Chang'e,
that
but by
reminds
the
them of you.
she's the moon goddess,
Hey,
right?
I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
I mean,
How did you know?
what's that Disney? What's that the Disney film?
With age comes wisdom, child. One
Pixar?
simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer.
Oh. What's the
I'm gonna
title of
start
that
painting
again?
it gold right now.
Good.
Oh, yeah, Over
One
the
will
Moon.
watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under
Who's
the
the
impression that
studio
one was supposed to be
responsible for
doing the
that?
relaxing. Is your kite finished?
We actually haven't started
Netflix
yet,
original.
but we're
No.
going to start, right now. We should get started on our kite now.
Pearl.
Let's go.
Yeah. Netflix Animation and Pearl Studio. No, Sony Pictures. Okay, but definitely not Disney. Over the Moon. So this is. Sorry, I've always wanted to point this out. Well, I guess not everybody on the Genshin community plays Mobile Legends or not familiar with it, which is understandable. But I've always wanted to point this out. And I'm pointing this out not to um, stir up something. I just find it so cute whenever I see some relevance. I don't know, for others it's negative. They always look at the negative side. For me, I
Navigating the
find
world's
it,
a
oh,
whole
that's
lot
cool, that's
easier with a
awesome.
few
Might
different
be
identities to choose
inspired from
from.
that or
Need me
whatnot.
to come up with some for
Whatever,
you?
but I find comfort in some references, I would say. Something similar. It could be a reference, or it could be an inspiration, or it's just coincidence, purely coincidence. Sorry, there. She looks like Yao Yao, right? Where's Yao Yao? Not exactly, but you can tell that there's a similarity, right? Look at that. Wait, I'm so sorry. See? And well, hers is not a rabbit, and it's not carrots. Obviously, it's radish. What's his name? Yugwei. What is Yugwei? That's his too. Not really, right? A bunny? Is he a bunny? No, I don't think so. What's the difference between a bunny and a hare? Oh, you were serious. I was gonna crack a joke, man. Man, learn to read the room, dude. I was trying to set up the room for a joke, and you were too serious. Yeah, right. Next time. I'll make sure you're out. Let's see. Wait, you got me curious. Really? I don't think street. Who? Okay. Um, trivia. Who is Streetward Rambler? Yes, that's Madame Ping. Ooh, I forgot. Aside from Cloud Retainer and Mounted Shaper, we have Madame Ping as well as one of the Adeptus that's not playable yet. But she's not, she doesn't have an animal form. Or does she? No, she's just an old lady. Yeah, that's an old joke. Don't use my jokes on me. Wait, let's look for Madame Ping. I just recently saw a video. Madame Ping. I are we gonna see Madame Ping here? We should, right? Wait, before we do that, wait, where do I review about Yugwei? Oh yeah, Yugwei looks like a rabbit. Sorry, I thought he had um shorter ears. Does it say anywhere what Yugwei is? But it does look like a bunny too, right? Because of the ears. Me? How about they? Well, Yugwei is not really, well. That's not. Is it even an actual being, an actual creature like Guoba? Because Guoba we know about. He's a he. Oh, that's another. He's an Adeptus too, right? Was an Adeptus or a god? A god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God. Sorry, they do have a lot of gods and adeptus and even yakshas, right? There's a lot of that in Leeway. They're very rich with that, and I really after Leeway, I really expected the same thing is gonna be with the rest of the nations, like Inazuma. Well, I guess Inazuma there's a little bit of it since we did kind of discuss yokais there, right? That's where we start discussing yokais, right? Like Yay Miko. Yay Miko. Yay Miko. Wait. Let me show Madame Ping. I mean, I can show her from the game, but we're not in the old Leeway and she's normally located in the old Leeway. She has two locations there, right? I sometimes confuse her with the toy seller. She's not the toy seller, right? She's not. There's an old person selling toys there as well. Here's Madame Ping. She has two locations as far as I remember. I hope we visit her on this event. I mean, why wouldn't we? Oh, look at Yo Yo. Okay, so this is a bunny. Is this a bunny or a hare? A hare has shorter ears, like you mentioned, right? Longer. So this is a hare. Wait, I think I did see something. Wait. You know what? Let's just Google it. Yugwe. Is Yugwe a bunny or a hare? No, they call it a bunny. Okay. So Yugwe is a bunny. Look at her. So cute. I want to have her on C6 on this account at least. Make a kite. Oh, okay. So we're gonna make a kite now. Ooh, can we pick a design? I hope we're the ones who's gonna make the whopper flower. One
First,
can
we
only
have to
wish.
decide
So
on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
okay, yeah, should have seen that coming.
Oh, that's not a completely
Wow.
crazy
Wow, she
idea.
bought that idea.
If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to
Why
do
don't we
wherever you
just
go.
make Paimon the actual
Maybe
kite?
we're not exercising enough
Why don't we just
artistic
make Paimon the
license.
actual kite? We just
We should
tie
exaggerate this a bit. How
the
about
rope
this?
on her.
The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
More like guardian angels of food.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
This one. This, I would have been fine with she should look pleased, but with herself, I feel like that's gonna look like smug. I'd rather have her look like this.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Wait, what? Something like that? Is that it? Is that what you're showing us, Paimon? Just like that?
Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She's still gonna deny this.
Paimon, she's about to faint! Like that? Now that we've decided, let's make it happen!
have just picked the one earlier. Well, would there be any difference though? I'll check once I do this on the cryo account.
Done! Paimon has to say.
Oh,
Kai
they
Paimon
missed a
might
joke.
even
It's not
rival
supposed to
real
be Kai
Paimon in terms of
Paimon.
cuteness.
They could have
Now
just
we
used
just
Kai
have to attach the string,
Kaiman
right?
All right,
instead of
gather
Kai
around,
Kaiman.
everyone.
Get it? Just Kaiman.
Oh, Shunyun's calling us.
Badumtus? Where's the Badumtus? Skater boy.
Let one take a look.
Yeah, I want to see the Kaiman.
Wow.
So bad.
Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
Oh, the
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow, the disciples of Adepti really are something.
Well,
You are most
practically,
filial,
Master
Shenhe.
should.
One is
They
flattered
should
by the
remember
likeness.
how she looks, or at least her
The
color.
Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Cloud retainer. I like that smug face of Lumia. Oh, wait! So that means that
That's
if I
hilarious.
pick the other one, the other two options, we'd have two different kites too. You pick, hey Skater Boy, you pick a different one. I pick the scared Paimon. You pick, you decide which one to pick, the first or the okay? Then you let me know so I can pick the last one. So we can see how the it's either pie kite or Kaiman. Pie kite sounds better. Kaiman? But you wouldn't know that I'm talking about a kite. Whereas pie kite, at least you know I'm talking about a kite. Who?
Why does Paimon feel like you're laughing at her and not with her?
Oh, Paimon. Can't take your own. You can dish out, but you can't take one.
I'm just admiring the expression you chose. Whether the kite soars high in the air or comes crashing straight to the ground, it's still fitting.
Yeah, I wonder if
That's quite the impressive feat,
line changes too. I
that
can't wait to do this
the
on the
Jade
other
Chamber?
account.
Oh? Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission?
That's her sassy behavior
Oh,
showing.
and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Wow. That's nice.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone.
I didn't think
One
they'd
will be
do
but a
that.
moment.
She just turned into her burb form. Nice.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
She
I'm
will be.
more worried about the
Yeah.
person who released the kite.
Exactly my thoughts too.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
Ah, wait! I wish we could get all of the different Paimon. I wish I picked the other one. Aw, now I feel bad, a little bad. No, I still got two other accounts anyway. Let's just make sure that we pick differently on that one. I wish I could, but I wish I could see them right now. Can't we like redo that? I want to collect all of that Paimon kite. The pie kite. I like that better. Less.
This Fontanian device
No.
of mechanical motion
Paimon.
is
No,
quite
not
curious
Paimon.
indeed.
No.
Now
That sounds
is
like a
hardly an opportune
Pokemon.
time for your musings. Someone among us was not
Kite
sufficiently
not. I
attentive,
choose you.
and now the
No.
kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any
Oh, they're the
recollection of its
ones.
last
Okay,
location?
okay.
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outside.
Cloud Retainers is gonna charge. It's just gonna
Perhaps it
charge
is mere happenstance,
to their
but one
place
feels
right
a
now.
certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is
Feeling
misplaced,
of dread.
surely.
Yes, yes.
Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking
You'll
after
know
her
why.
disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault.
I
One
like
seems
the
to
energy
recall
of
that
this
releasing
too.
the kite was no
They're so
solitary
far from
endeavor.
how they were
Say
before.
something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Especially
Further explanation
Mountain
shall only fan the
Shaper.
flames
I
of
didn't
her
take
wrath.
Mountain Shaper
It would
like
be better
that.
to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
I remember.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or
Harbor
later,
is still
she will
somehow
discover
still
our
protects
true
that
identity.
somehow. But this
Hello?
version of Mountain
Go
Shaper is
retrieve
like
the kite.
I like it.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, that's not.
Oh,
Wait.
so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an adeptus?
They did not
Please
recognize
forgive us for any impropriety.
this.
I
three
truly possess
are
no
so
inkling
hilarious.
of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Oh my god, I died.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint! Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Kenyon.
Busted.
Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
You?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
You did not say
It is of
something
no
wrong.
consequence. Long has one seen through their
You just
disguises.
thwarted their
One was
plan,
simply
their
curious
escape
as to
plan.
how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
One was not fooled though.
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit.
Aw.
Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we can only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the
As you
land.
should.
Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Wow. The audacity from Paimon. Well, understandable. This is way too high. Oh, I remember the first few months exploring Leeway. Those were the days. Gone were the days where we had to climb with little stamina.
Take it easy.
I could imagine having Venti at the beginning. Exploration would have been fine. I think Cosmo was introduced during Inazuma, right? Obviously.
They're back.
Paimon's pooped. Why are there only two
Sorry,
of you
I just laughed because the inner me,
After you left,
the inner
Yao
child
Yao and Shuyu
saw
tired themselves
something.
out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying
That's
free.
how he feels.
He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Oh, that's why he's not fond of making kites. Understandable.
A reflection of himself.
Hashtag Asians relate.
If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, you have different backgrounds, to be fair,
People often
Shenhe.
have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
The utter disrespect
One
of
was
this,
merely doing a bit of cooking.
this flying thing. Oh my goodness. I can't with you, Paimon, really.
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud
Her
Retainer.
sassiness at times can be fun and
Worry
humorous.
not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable
But they
dishes.
really have to at least
One is
tone
more
it
than
down.
familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
She's getting way out of hand sometimes. Especially the way she treated Farina. Oh, sorry, I'm still not over that. Not stressed, just every time I remember how she speaks to Farina.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too.
No, I'll
dim
take
sum and grilled
I'll
fish
take
could
your
keep her full
portion.
the whole day, you know.
Shenhe,
What's
Ganyu,
your
come with me.
punishment, Paimon?
Whoa, what's with all the
This takes me back to the first few quests here as well.
This is...
Oh, look! Their costumes! So pretty!
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
I don't have Ganyu.
Is the headpiece secure?
Look at the
I should have
details
asked
of
Cloud
that
Rotator to check
one.
before I stepped outside.
Wow. I like Shauna's the most.
How do we look?
She asked them just like that.
I'm just imagining how this looks like if I picked Aether. I do have Aether, obviously on the Animo account, but on my second account, unfortunately, I would say unfortunately, but I did pick Lumine as well. Well, initially, that was the second account was originally my first Genshin account, which I forgot, and then I started this one, and I think I've already invested somehow in this one, and or did a lot of quests already. So, and then I suddenly remembered the other one. So instead of throwing it away, I decided to make it like a test account as well. But yeah, just imagine this conversation having Aether here.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you
They're
both.
just 4 stars
Given that one
costumes,
employed
right?
the services of the best tailor in
Their
all of
costumes are just
Liyue,
4-star,
one would
right?
expect nothing less.
So only Diluc is the only one that
What
has a
colors
5-star
have you been
costume.
partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud
Well,
Rotator
it wasn't
suddenly asking about
expensive
what colors
when
we
they
like?
first release it. They always give
I like black.
discounts. Like this one. These two
One is
costumes have
gratified to see
discounts.
one's disciple has inherited one's
I
own
just don't have
tastes.
either of them. Well, you do have Shanha,
The color black
but you
doesn't
don't
get
use her
dirty
that
easily.
much.
A virtue I've come to value recently. And you, Ganyu?
I like Shauna's costume
I favor blue and
so
black.
much.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
But look
Yes,
at Ganyu,
very.
so adorable.
I
Her
simply cannot
headpiece,
thank
I
you enough,
love
Cloud
so
Retainer,
much.
for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master. One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like
Really,
your
Paimon?
supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyan! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
I don't think so.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a
Yeah.
meal.
I wish you would have
Oh,
stayed.
well, one will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
Mm-hmm.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyan?
Daddy issue.
One has only heard that the
For
two are
pyro
not on good
characters.
terms.
Surreal.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh? Ran away, you say? One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
What? This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Minogius.
Isn't
he possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing,
how do you pronounce
but
that?
also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling.
Yeah. And not, he made, no, oh yeah, Adepti and then Yakshas. He made the robe for Morax when he was Morax, not Zhongli.
At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Minogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Minogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Minogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
And I think that's about it for now. I think that's technically the second day, right? Yeah, they usually have it on different days. Oh, so now they have 4 days. We have 4 days, okay. So this will be the other day. Probably after 1 day. Their 1 day is 24 hours, right? So this will be the day after tomorrow. What we can do then tomorrow is
Tea parties are a must for
so
the
that we can
well-mannered.
complete
If you'd like to
and
learn the proper
hopefully
etiquette, I'd
successfully
be happy
give
to
me the
teach you.
chance to successfully introduce the new game that I'm going to be streaming. It's actually not a new game. I think it's been around for 3 years. I did see on their Facebook page that they did celebrate recently their third year anniversary, I think, as well. We'll get to know more about that hopefully by next week. So tomorrow we might be doing not that one. Her story instead. So we can finish this. Yeah, we can finish this. This probably would take an hour and a half. And then probably do some of the games again. Let's headbutts with other players. I'm gonna practice first offline so that I won't fail miserably again. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. For those who hang around, thank you so much. And for those who are watching or who watch the replay, thank you so much. And I will never stop saying this, but if you could follow any of my socials, they're on the screen just below the game. Um, it would really mean a lot if you could follow any of those. All of them would be so much better as well. And if you also want to hang around, have a chat, or discuss anything about Genshin or any other games, even animes definitely a yes. Or just even crime shows, if you're also into that. Feel free to message me again on any of the socials here. If you're more comfortable using Discord, definitely I'm there 24/7 as well. Just add me. I don't have the direct link on the about page on my Twitch homepage, but I do have like a group, the link for the channel, so that you can also talk to other people who had joined the channel, so you could ask for recommendations, because definitely I would not be able to give recommendations for all of the characters. For the ones that I mainly use, yes, I would definitely be able to do that. Like, for example, Diluc, yes, 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 of course. Um, but others might have a better idea or better suggestions. So you can get or you can join our Discord channel on the homepage of my Twitch. And for other means of communicating with me, you can just follow me. That's my personal Facebook, by the way. Just letting you know, it's not a Facebook page anymore. So it's a personal. So yeah, you can add me up as a friend if you want and chat with me. So yeah, thanks again. And I was thinking if I could still play another game, but I think I'm gonna be tapped out soon. So thanks again for hanging around, and see you in a bit. Bye. Cool beans, cool beans.